Hey, Steve, let me look. Just typing that bounty up, and then we're good to go. I know Pittsburgh was claimed, but let me see who else is there. So 5 spots left. Teams that are left: Arizona, Atlanta, Carolina, Chicago, Cleveland, Denver, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Chargers, Rams, Miami, New England, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee, Washington. They don't have a checklist for this. There are a few pitchers. I think there's maybe one or two headliner teams left from the pitchers, but I'm not sure. Chargers was one of them, so that's the one that might be the last pitchered one, but we've pulled several non-pitchered headliners from this series in the past. Gotcha, Steve. Thank you. Good luck. You'll get a second team as well. It's a 2-box and it's $20. So just 4 left there. Everything else is closed. So we're just working on getting this one filled up, and then we'll get rolling with baseball, hockey, and then to football for tonight. Oh, down to 4 left. No, don't end the poll. Thank you. Denver, I was looking at the teams there. That would be one of the 3 or 4 that I would go after. Denver's one of them. I'll never tell you guys beforehand, though. I don't want to be the reason you win or don't win. But I like that pick, Jeff. Could see a nice Elway or Terrell Davis come out of this. Be cool to get a youngster, though, too. Okay, 3 left there. Appreciate you guys. Get my music on. I always get my headphone in and I never start the music. Yeah, it would be. We pulled several guys like that, so that's why it wouldn't be weird to see that at all. Tonight will be a fairly quick night. I say that every time, and we end up going around the same amount, but I don't think it'll be 2.5. I think it'll be 2, maybe less. We will do 3 live fills again, so we're going to cut off the 2-boxer tonight just because we're right at the end. So if I cut that off, I think I can do a 4-boxer on Monday, and then we'll do the last team standing, and that should get us around 120-ish, 120 something. I like to roll over around 70. I think that'll get us in the high 60s to roll over, unless I pull any names out that get traded or such. I don't think anyone's really moved yet, though. Let's see. Saints up for trade. Seattle for Saints. I'll trade you. I'll take Seattle. Other? You're getting sick of these guys not listening to you. So Jeff and Tim, looks like you traded Seattle and Saints, correct? So let me get that changed here. Seattle. And Saints. That makes me laugh. Confirm, yep. And I think Tim offered it to you, so we're good to go. I don't know if he's watching live, but I think Tim said Seattle for Saints, and then you confirmed, so we're good there. Just 3 left in the Lightning. Again, I'll read through the teams here. I'd like to get that closed up, but we are going to do the baseball bat first and the East Coast second, and then we'll come back and do Lightning, Radtke, Big L's before we get into some live fills. So lives will start a little earlier tonight as well. 3 spots left. The teams that are still available: Arizona, Atlanta, Carolina, Chicago, Cleveland, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Las Vegas, Los Angeles Rams, Miami, New England, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee, and Washington. So we're almost there. I don't have another case of these. These are my last, 7 left? Yeah, so we'll do a couple 2-boxers. We'll do a 1-boxer in there too, but just kind of every other week or maybe even less than that, just like we've been doing. throw them in when we want to change it up. I think they're fun. We'll give it another couple of minutes here to get this one filled up, and we'll start with baseball as soon as a couple more people roll in. Let's see. Got it, Tim. He's saying, let me know, but I know. We're good. All right. Yeah, let's just, I want to make sure people roll in. 707 works, 907. I'll read off the baseball randoms. Way of announcement for baseball. I've not ordered any more balls, so we're down to our last one next week. I may do something after that. I did order the new series of HP baseball bats, so we'll shift from do claim your player to claim your team like we used to. It's a little bit more expensive, but we'll figure it out. We'll add a couple dollars on, and we'll do a pick your team style in there. There's some fun headliners. We used to do that every Thursday, so we'll bring back the hit parade bats. I've got licensed NFL jerseys coming. I've got basketball jerseys coming. There's a new series of Gold Rush as well, full size. So we'll get a couple of cases of those going just so we can do them on our Monday breaks, our Monday starters. So a couple new things heading our way. Okay, let's get rolling. We'll come back and we'll fill up the last three before we roll. This will be the first football break we do, but we've got a couple breaks before we get there. So let's do our final bat. Final bat from Gold Rush. We did 2 full cases. This is our 12th bat. Had some fun ones. Let's see if we can get one more fun one here. Brad, I have you with Gwynn, Sheffield, Rushman, Jeff V, Trout, Henderson, Acuna Jr., Griffey, Musial, and Torres. Larry, I'm going to skip a few spots to make this easier on me. Larry, you had De La Cruz, Torre, Bregman, Aaron, Tatis Jr., Ramirez. Brad, I already read your first one. Williams, Maddox, and Robert. Jim, you have Ichiro, Sosa, Winker, Jackson, Abrams, and Carew. Ron, you had Betts, Pujols, Lux. Chad N, you had Schmidt, Reynolds, and Robinson. Billy, you had Witt Jr., Kalenic, and Guerrero Jr. I don't know if Billy's live, but he was trying to trade Kalenic and Guerrero if anyone's interested, but I would need him to confirm as well. Larry V, Banks, Alvarez, Soto. Jeff C, you had Mays, Rose, and Ortiz. Cody, you had Yelich, Pache, and Rodriguez. And Matt, you close us with Kaline, Cruz, and Rogers. Is Brad here? I don't know if Brad's quite live yet. He might be. Give it a second. Uh-oh. Yawning at the start of my stream. I need to go get a Diet Coke here in a second. Not that does anything for me anymore, but maybe we can pretend it does. Lux or Pujols for Maddox, and that's who Brad has, right? Yeah, Brad, you have Maddox. If you're here and you want to trade Lux or Pujols for him, let me know. He may not be watching live. Okay, we're going to get rolling. We'll get started right away. We'll do East Coast next. It'll be the first box from that new series. And then we'll get into some football stuff. Baseball bat up first. Doesn't look like Brad's here yet. Steve has the Rams for sale in Radtke, if anyone's interested. It looks like that's $18. $18 in Radtke. That's his random on the 4th spot with his Detroit claim. Jeff, you'll take Rams? Okay. Got it. Jeff C with the Rams. Steve, just like you did the other night, if you end up selling the live fill one, if you jump in, you'll be good to go. If not, you'll have a credit. Or you can just pay the half spot if you get in and don't sell. You know how it works. Okay, baseball bat. Number 3, tube 3. That's the last one left for us. That's my lucky number, so maybe we got a good one here. We will see. Doesn't look like Brad's here yet, Ron, so I think he commented on the Facebook page too. He might just be busy today. I don't want to wait too long to roll here. Going this way. There's our little cheater thing. There it goes, fell on the floor. Upside down, we'll have it there just for when we need it. Two over there, please. Okay. Where's the signature? Just so I don't block it. Underneath the Beckett card, which I hate. But it's taped up as well. Hold on one second. Also hate the taping up. At least it's not ripping the bag, so that's fine. We can keep it. Last thing I want to do though is have it skim the auto in any way. You son of a. People tape their jersey bags to me too. Don't do it. There's no point. Literally 0 point in taping jersey bags and stuff like this. Almost, we can still have a bag to use. So those you didn't even realize that until after I taped it. Okay, there's your Beckett card inside there. I'll try to make it so it's not sitting on the autograph. Hopefully, you didn't do anything to it. Here we go. Good luck, all. 3, 2, 1. 23. Is that who I think it is? Is that Fernando Tatis Jr.? Or is it someone else? Don't take my word for it. That's my guess. My horrible baseball guess. It is Beckett certified. Is that Tatis' signature? That's my. You guys are all agreeing with me, so it might be. If so, that's a nice one to end on. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. It is. Fernando Tatis Jr. Nice signature. The Beckett card didn't do anything to it. Silver ink with some silver letters on the bat already. That looks nice. Tatis was a random, wasn't it? Not really sure why I can't see it. There it is. Fernando Tatis Jr. That is Larry A. Larry, nice hit. It's not De La Cruz, but you've hit a couple times on the bats now, too. Beckett certified on this. You got your Beckett cert on the edge there. That's the old Beckett stick. Nice. Let's say that's somewhat of a headliner. Good way to end on the Gold Rush bats as well, especially for Larry. Larry, nice hit, man. Fernando Tatis. Let's put these right there and this back. See if we can have a headliner type night again from the third party stuff. I like it. Okay, let's keep rolling. You guys all having a good Wednesday? Monday through Wednesday for me is always really long, and then it kind of speed by to the weekend. Thursday through Monday through Sunday. Okay, we are now to East Coast. Again, a reminder, our next break after East Coast will be our 2-box Lightning card. 7 cards left. 2 of them we're going to pull out here. I think 90%, if not more of them, are signed. If we do get an unsigned card, it's happened before. It's usually a big name graded card or something like that. So fun stuff. We've had a bunch of old fan favorite veterans, Joe Montana, Barry Sanders. I forget who else we've had just on some old signed cards, which are really cool. They're usually almost always encapsulated too. So graded. At least the auto is graded. So 3 spots left. I'm going to read off who the teams are. We're not going to do this one yet, but just so you can have that on your mind. Arizona, Atlanta, Carolina, Chicago, Cleveland, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Los Angeles Rams, Miami, New England, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee, Washington. Lots of great teams there. We need 3 claimed before we can get rolling. Bracing for a major snowstorm. 2 feet, geez. Yeah, I just got to notice that we're going to get hit here too, and it might be mostly in the mountains. But I heard parts of Colorado, parts of Utah are going to have a nice little winter storm this weekend. It shows me tomorrow that we're going to get snow and then rain on Friday, but that could change to snow for a few days. We'll see. We need it, so I'm not going to complain. Just hope I don't have to go anywhere. Okay, we'll come back. We'll fill those last 3 spots. We are going to wait until we fill that for that one, though. We'll do that first, then Radtke, then Big L. So if it takes a second, we'll take a second. Okay, be patient with me while I read these names off here. I'm sure I'll mess up 1 or 2. There are a lot of names. So 55, I've not seen anybody open any of these yet. I know that Christian's going to probably open one up next week. I may pull one of these out for a personal box. I said I was going to. I didn't yet. All 13 are in here. As soon as we see people claimed, we'll take them off. We'll shorten the amount of claims. We'll up the dollars if we need to. I don't think I'll up it on 17 claims, so we should be good for a few weeks. But as of now, we locked Patrick Waugh, we locked Ovechkin, and we locked, who was it? Marty Brodeur. So Avalanche All-Star jersey, Washington jersey. Those three were locked as randoms, and Mario Lemieux was locked as a community hit. So the difference between that is the three above will be assigned to someone specifically. If we hit Lemieux, I'm going to put every name that's available that was owned into the mixer, and top name will own Lemieux after we run the random. But if, for example, we pull Ovechkin tonight, that's going to Derek because he landed on Derek's spot. I may end up unlocking Ovechkin or Brodeur or Waugh or a combination of those. We may just end up locking Ovechkin and Lemieux. I don't know if we'll make another one community or if it's just Lemieux, but we'll see. I think we might unlock some of them for claims. There's plenty of good names to claim and fun stuff, so making more names to claim won't hurt us. But we'll see. In this one, I've got Christian over at Waffleboard. He's got Kucherov, Trocheck, Fleury, Hagel, I don't know, Waugh, and Kachuk. Nick, you've got Draisaitl, Eklund, and Brody. Derek, you have Ben, Drysdale, and Lee. Also Kempe, Gilmore, and Ovechkin. Brad, you have Nash, Sanderson, Vernon, Merzlikins, Barbashev, and Skinner. Jonathan R., you have Kirill, Reeves, and Nemec. Jim, you have Richter, Morrissey, O'Reilly. CK, you have Kane, Kopitar, Richard Brodeur. To my understanding, I don't think they're related, but they both played goalie. Let me know if they were related. I don't think they were. You also, CK, had Gunsel, Mercer, and Fox. Jeff C., you had Zegras, Scheifele, and Connor. You got the win. Tim, Coffey, Markstrom, and Foligno. Jonathan R., you had Sorokin, Svechnikov, and Kyrou. Chad, Kurashev, Perry, and Kraus. That's a Utah guy. I'm glad to see him in there. I paid to have jersey signed as well with East Coast, and it came here, but that was just for me. Jason, Coyle, Pius Sutter, Drury, Craig, Panarin, Kochetkov. I've not heard that name before. Teuvo Teravainen, that's a cool one. Larry, you had Gudis, Granlund, and Brock Faber, young guy from Minnesota. I believe both him and the Boldy we hit the other night are both on today for the Four Nations. Anyways, those are our spots. Lemieux's community, the other ones were assigned. So these three, everybody has 3 players assigned to them. Pull them down. But here we go. All these jerseys, so 13 jerseys this time instead of 14 last time. I may end up pulling one of these out and just opening it for myself. If I do, I'll let you know who it is, and I'll do it before the claims even happen. I did that last series, and I pulled the Joel, which I'm actually kind of glad I didn't pull one of the, we had like 6 headliners. I'm glad I didn't pull a headliner. Prefer those go to you guys. Okay, let's get a box number. And I didn't have a wool, so it worked out. 7 times here, and we'll get our first East Coast box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If it goes, it did go. We are starting with box 54. That, see, we keep doing this. That is the highest number available. I swear last series we kept going highest or lowest, lowest, highest. 54 is our highest number. Let me go grab that. It should be on the bottom of the stack out there. We can stop sharing. 7 times, right? 54. Let me grab it. We'll open this up. We'll see who wins it. Well, where's our number? Jeez, I was like, I swear I just saw it. Everything on the East Coast, that sucks. I know we're getting something through here, but hopefully it's not too bad. They always say how bad the storms are going to be, and they end up not being not that bad, at least for Utah. I know 1 inch will shut down other states, but we get these big warnings, and then it ends up just being like half a foot, and it's not much. Okay, let me get my screen back up off the randoms. Here's our big list. Good luck, all. See if we can get something cool from here. Again, our headliners are Brodeur, Ovechkin, Lemieux, Roy, or Waugh. Right now, those, and this one's, didn't we have him on Montreal last time? This time he's on Colorado. Draisaitl jersey changed. The Kaprizov jersey changed. Panarin's the same, although it might have been Fanatics Premium. Zegras, Kane, Kucherov, some fun names. See if we can hit a bunch of those headliners again, or at least a couple. Last series we had close to half the series. This series we have about a third of the series, I think, or a fourth of the series. So may not hit as many headliners, but we should still see a few. Let's see if these ones, I'm going to tell them next time, put them in with the numbers facing up. I think it goes this way, because I always do it backwards. I'm going to slide it out and then show you. Maybe. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, that's a pretty obvious team. I love these jerseys, man. This team with this, I don't want to call them sparkles. That sounds a little less manly, but man, they are nice and they shine. East Coast COA, this is a Golden Knights jersey. I want to say there's only one Golden Knight, but let me make sure. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Barbashev. Adidas. At the start of the year, he was up in the top for in the point tally. I think he's fallen behind on his team a little bit, but they tend to score a lot of points. Let's see. Let's open this up. I'll figure out who has them in a second here. I'll look right now. Ivan Barbashev. That is going to the Merzlikins claim. Brad starting out this series with the first hit. I told him we finally got some Blue Jackets for you to claim, and he claimed them. And he's hitting a nice Barbashev Adidas. And this is their alternate, too. This is cool. Gray alternate. Adidas Vegas Golden Knights. Should have our dingler here. I think this is the alternate, not a home or away. I think the home is gold and the away is white. Ivan Barbashev. Nice signature as well. I know, they're really cool. The ones that I really like for the Vegas Golden Knights are the ones that are gold the whole way, and the whole jersey feels like it's like snakeskin. They're very cool, very nice jerseys. But unfortunately, that does it for Vegas in this series. I don't think there's another Vegas player. That's why we don't do teams, though. It's not really that spread out. It's more spread out this time, but there are a few teams that have 3 or 4 and a few that have 0, so I'll leave that out. Brad, nice hit. Barbashev. Beautiful jersey. A while back, I hit a jersey and I like doubled up 2 breaks in a row, and he gave me a choice to pick a few different players around the same value, and Barbashev. So I have that same jersey. I think. I don't know if mine's the gold one or the gray one, but Brad, nice hit. Barbashev. Okay, just like that, we're done with our non-NFL stuff. Let's get over to our NFL portion of the night. I know. Don't lose hope. You might have them again. You used to use their shaving cream? Who? The Golden Knights? Are they sponsored by, is their stadium a, or what do you mean? Oh, I might have went over my head. Or Barbashev. Barber. Trying to draw the comparison. Okay. Let's get to Gold Rush Lightning. Again, we still have 3 teams left to claim here. Barbasol. Oh man, I didn't get that. I do now. 3 teams left in the Lightning card. This is a 2-box Lightning, so we'll open 2 cards again. This series is usually around 90% or higher on the autograph side. I thought it was 100%, but we pulled 1 out of our last case of 10 that was not autographed. Teams that are left to get us closed: Arizona, Atlanta, Carolina, Chicago, Cleveland, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, Kansas City, Vegas, Rams, Miami, New England, New Orleans, Giants, Jets, Seattle, Tennessee, Washington. As soon as we get this filled and the randoms run, I will close the poll. I'll ask you guys to remind me. You guys are going quarterback with 39 votes in and 44% is quarterback. That might be what you guys are rolling with. Yeah, you too, Derek. Thanks. Greg's going for the Colts. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate you. I know you're doing that to help us fill. So 2 left in the Lightning. Final 2 boxes. again, your guess is as good as mine as if that Manning was our Super Bowl, our Lombardi. I bet it was, but there's a chance that it's not with the way that they stack these boxes. So we'll see. A licensed East Coast, not doing East Coast, but I will do Big Al's licensed 2-boxer, which will have the hockey jerseys in them. We do them every night live. We do them over here. I mean, you know who's in them. You grab them on Thursdays, but that won't be till a little bit later. Not a licensed. Yeah, we will do multi-sport. So the order tonight, not just close. Chicago, Kansas City, Larry and Guido, thanks, and Greg as well. So the order of what we're doing, just so you know, Derek, if you plan on sticking around or coming back, we'll do Lightning now, Radtke next, Big Al's Life Fill 3-box, because of the series here. And that's it for tonight. So that'll be the last thing we do. It'll probably be in about an hour, maybe faster, maybe slower, depending on how we go. Okay, show was Larry, and then Guido was Kansas City. That closes us up. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. You guys will have to let me know if you guys want to get back into the Hit Parade Limited Edition. Yeah, no problem. You check back in. If you make it, great. If you don't, we'll drop the 2-boxer again tomorrow with the licensed jerseys. So if you're looking for one of your hockey guys, it'll be around then. I'll add some new guys in too. So probably one hockey, one baseball at least, and then I'm not sure the other two. It depends on what hits tonight. But I got a bunch of fun hockey stuff. Maybe Mark McGuire will go in tomorrow on an A's batting practice jersey. Okay, let's get our randoms here. I do need to keep reminding myself to close the poll, although it's pretty high. I'm going to close it now. I don't think you guys are going to change much with 40 votes in. You guys are going QB. I'm just going to end it right now. The next highest was 20%, so that's not going to even be close. QBs have been kicking your butt, and you don't vote for them, so maybe this is the time. What random's going first, though? 17%. Yeah, it was the bringing up the tailpipe, Craig, the caboose, the final vote getter. And you were one of them. There was probably only like 5 votes on that, maybe less, 4. Okay, 7 times on the random. This is for the Lightning card, not licensed. Lightning 2-box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Jacksonville through Carolina. Mark, what's up, man? How you doing? Okay, Lightning card. Here's the randoms. I know there's a few of you that were trying to sell randoms. That was a hard ask since we weren't even full yet. I did mention it a few times, but nobody bid on those. So just kind of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes they sell, sometimes they don't. Ron, I have you with Detroit, Jacksonville, Brad, Buffalo and the Jets. Larry, you have Dallas, Cincy, Cleveland, Arizona. Chad, you had Philly, Atlanta. Ron, you had Pittsburgh, Vegas, San Francisco, and Tennessee. Bill S., Baltimore and the Giants. Cody, Green Bay, Miami. Taha, you had Tampa Bay and Houston. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in the past you told me I can just call you Taha. I could attempt the full name. I've had to have Guido or Terry or Tiger teach me how to say names, and I've been horrible at them. So I want to say that you told me Taha was good, but if you're here and you're like, no, not even close, let me know, please. I called Sadiq for a year and a half too, so that's what I like to do. Steve Ray, you had Chargers and New England. Jeff C., Denver, New Orleans. Greg, Indy and Rams. Larry V., Chicago, Washington. Guido, Kansas City, Carolina. 2-boxer teams are assigned. You guys are going quarterback. Get a good luck charm. Who do you guys want to see on for a quarterback? Let's see if you can pick one that I have around here for your good luck. What quarterback do you want out there? Which QB do you want to bring you good luck? Aikman. I don't have an Aikman in here. I wish I did. I don't think I do. Dallas, surprisingly, is the least represented in my office. Nick says Brady. We can do Brady. Jeff Hostel, Ben. I'll go Brady. Let's see. Which Brady haven't I shown? Let's do this one. Not going to see the autograph. That's all right. You know who's sitting there. The goat of all goats for quarterback, as much as it pains me to say it, is your good luck tonight on the Tampa Bay Amp. Reminder, we're not doing 60. I told you guys we would do the bounty for 120 tonight. So the way I'll do that is let's do three places. So if we hit the bounty, the first three will win 60, 30, 30. Matt Castle. Matt Castle was the quarterback, I think, that beat the Packers in the year that they went 15-1. I think he was the backup for Kansas City. Which game did my wife and I travel to go watch? The Kansas City game. They went 15-1, and we were in attendance for the only game they lost against a backup quarterback. I'm pretty sure Matt Castle was the quarterback that day. It looked like the Packers didn't even know how to play football. We won every other game. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. At Arrowhead. Okay, 2 lightning cards. Let's see what numbers we have here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What in the world? And 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 are available. So I need a 10-sider. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 2 of those numbers is what we need. Come on, first 2 rolls. Yes, 3. Box 3. Don't roll all the way over there. I'll show you, it's the 0. So you got 0. We don't have box 10. So let's, every time I do that to the camera, it's like horrible to try to get it back. So box 3 is what we're with now. It's another 0. We don't have box 10, even though it wants us to. 8. We don't have 8. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Come on. Here it is. I can feel it after it finishes spinning. That is 9 with the line underneath it. So 3 and 9 is what we're rolling. 3. 9 should be on the bottom. It is. Okay. 2-box lightning card. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we can pull someone fun here. Radtke up next. Big L's after that, and then we'll get into a few lives before we sign off. Monday will end Series 30 with a 4-boxer and the last team standing, and then I'll try to get it up to the following Monday if I can. It is my daughter's birthday that weekend, though, so no promises. I'll do my best. 3 is what we're doing first, just so you can see the number there is 9. Let's cut the plastic off of both of these. Watch me and laugh at me try to rip open these bags. Okay, good luck all. Hopefully we can get something cool here from the cards. Oh, that was not a bad rip at all. My best rip so far. Okay, I'm not good at covering the spots I'm supposed to cover, so I'm just going to do it like this. I see some ink there, some blue ink, so we got a signature here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I keep saying I like these old school signatures. That's a cool one. Good looking signature too. Signed it over the white pants part. That's Lawrence Taylor from a Pro Bowl, the 1990 Pro Bowl Pro Set card. It is graded authentic auto, PSA DNA. So the card itself is not graded, but the autograph is. Card number 422, Lawrence Taylor Giants. I used to have a ton of these Pro Set cards in my collection. I probably still do. They're probably just in a box down here somewhere. LT. Great start here. Giants on the card was a random. That's going to Bill. Bill S. on your Baltimore spot. I know you're going for Lamar, I think. A nice hit there with LT. Starting off Pro Set. Let's see if we can get a non-Pro Set one. Oops. I tell you guys I'll always keep. I know that you'll end up throwing this away, but I keep them in here while it ships. LT and show us another fun one here. Yeah. I can see shine on this one, so this is obviously newer. See if it's autographed. Here we go. We see any ink? I see orange ink. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's no longer there. Is it rookie? It is. I mean, if you're going to get a Fields card, the best one to get is probably a rookie. Big old orange ink on that one. That one's cool too. Chicago, Justin Fields. This is, doesn't say what kind of card it is. I think it's Illusions, maybe? It is. 2021 Panini Illusions. Number 62 is the card. It is not numbered, but a nice holographic card there. Rookie card as well. Panini Illusions, Justin Fields. One current player, one long retired player. LT, Justin Fields, both NFC. Giants and Bears. Bears tonight. That's Larry. Larry, you claimed them live for us to help us fill, and you're hitting a Justin Fields. That's right. One quarterback. Hey, that's a better start than you guys have had the last few nights. You're on the right track. Larry, nice hit. And Bill as well. Justin Fields and Lawrence Taylor. I don't mind either of those. I mean, I'd like to see Caleb instead of Justin, but I think we bought this before he was a Bear, maybe, or right around the same time. Focus, please. See people, yeah, right now it's tied. So if this next one's another, then you can say, see, I'm on to something. Right now, you guys are in it for the 120. Okay, let's go to Radtke. Again, guys, lives are going to start earlier tonight, so hopefully people will show up at the right time. If not, they'll miss out. Only one live Big L's. One Radtke now, one live, Steve. So we will do one more tonight as well. We'll go Radtke now, Big Al's. Here, I'll show you again here. Radtke now. We already did East Coast. Big Al's that already filled next, and then a live fill Big Al's, and then Radtke a second time tonight. And then Big Al's licensed. Any randoms up? Nobody was selling any randoms. Already asked for two, so he's first in line, but I don't think anyone's selling them. I think we're too scared of giving away a Brady or a Mahomes, so I'm selling the randoms since they're locked for randoms. Kansas City, New England. Okay, in the Radtke, I've got Jonathan Howard, Green Bay, San Francisco, Seattle, Baltimore. Greg, you have Dallas, Chargers, Jets, New Orleans. Steve, Wydini of Detroit, you sold Jeff C. the Rams. Tim, you had Denver, New England. Zach B., Minnesota, Arizona. Bill S., Giants and Vegas. Greg, Pittsburgh and Indy. Taha, you had Tampa Bay, Jacksonville. Nathan R., you had Philadelphia, Cleveland. Brad, you had Cincy, Miami, Kansas City, Buffalo. So you got the Mahomes chance. And then David L., you had Washington, Chicago, Houston, Carolina, Atlanta, Tennessee. Next up, Big Al's full size, and then a live fill full size for Big Al's. We are down to 2 boxes. I believe we have 1 rep, 1 authentic left. So I think we've opened with 2 of each so far. And again, we'll find out together tonight if the Manning was our Lombardi or if they've got something else in store for us. I mean, he did win a Lombardi, so that counts. Just not a pictured headliner. Obviously, there's more than 9 of them. I'm going to give you 9 pictures. 1 and 5 of the box numbers will roll till we get one of those 2. That's a 3. That won't count. Field goal's good, though, right between them. That's a 3 again. That's a 4. Is this your favorite part of the stream? When I roll the dice, that's a 3 again. I almost just keep doing it because I don't really care if it bugs us. 2, hitting everything in between, but we can't hit a 1 or a 5. It was on a 1 and then hit the bump and it changed to a 3. There we go. That's a 5. Worth the wait. Box 5. 1 will wait. 5 will go first. And then we'll do our random teams up next. Good luck, all. Box 5. We have 1 more case from this series, and I will order 2 more when we get close to the end as well. So we're not halfway through the month yet. We should be able to do another couple of cases. I also need this music louder. I can barely hear it. 1 second. Okay, Big Al's up next. 4 boxer. Let's Let's see what Radtke's got for us tonight. You guys are going QBs for the 120 bounty. You're tied 1-1-0-0. See a team. 3, 2, 1. We've got the Super Bowl champs, Philadelphia. Who's on the Spiffy Bucks lid? I asked you guys who you wanted to see for the quarterback to give you good luck, and Nick said Brady, so I put one of the Bradys back there. That's Mr. Brady. Philly. Who had Philly? Where did my Radtke go? Oh, there it is. Nathan claimed Philly. Hey, if you're going to get a team for quarterback, Philly's not a bad choice there to have a chance. Hurts, McNabb, Cunningham. Who am I forgetting? Jaworski. I don't know if we'd see a Jaworski from Radtke, but probably not Foles or Wentz either, but lots of Vic, too. Thank you. Took him out of the series. Exactly. That's enough. He's coming out of the series. If Brady ever makes it in the series, well, at this point, if I did it, it would just be me taking a hit. But at the start, when we started doing these, series in the teens or 20s, you would have felt a difference with the rest of the series had Brady made it in. And I don't like that idea. Nathan, let's see what you got here. 3, 2, 1. That is not a quarterback. I like this one. And Craig's saying you should have listened to me. Defensive lineman, big boy from Georgia, I think. Actually, I don't know. Did Jordan Davis play at Georgia too, or was he an SEC team? But I'm not sure. Jordan Davis, number 90, defensive lineman, Radtke certified on the Eagles Eclipse. That's another. Others are up 2-1 to 0-0. Nathan, nice hit. Not a name we see too often. We've pulled him in Big Al's before, but other than that, I don't think we've seen him. So, call you about the other 2, okay? So you and Craig will, you guys can revolt if the other ends up hitting. Nathan, nice hit. Yeah, of course. Congrats. Okay, we are already to Big Al's full size. We'll do a live fill full size 3-boxer right after this. We'll get through these ones quick, and then we will keep moving. So I've got Robert B. with Arizona, Tennessee, Jonathan R. Atlanta, Bill S. You traded for Baltimore, David H. Buffalo, Brad. You had Carolina, Jacksonville combo, and Cincinnati. Bill S. You have Chicago. Ty Bates, our video runner, it's got Cleveland. I always think that you guys think there's something funky with that when he runs the videos, and it's not the one that's in the break. It's a different Ty. Should just start putting Ty B just so I'm not confused myself. Matt L., you got Dallas, Dustin, Denver, Bill S., Detroit, Kyle, you've got Green Bay, Greg, Houston, Indy, and Kansas City. You got 3 lined up in a row somehow. Zach, you had Vegas and the Rams, Bill S., Chargers. I need to make one more trade here. Or no, I already did it. It's right there. Zach, Rams, Guido, Miami, Jonathan R., Minnesota, Dustin, you traded for New England. Tim, you traded for New Orleans. Jeff C., Giants, Matt O., Jets, Tim K., Philly, Matt S., Pittsburgh, Greg, San Francisco, Jeff C., you traded for Seattle, Nick G., Tampa Bay, and Chris O., Washington. We are good to go here. Again, our next fill will be a live fill Big Al's 3-boxer in the chat. And we are whittling down this series to the last few breaks. So this one 3-boxer, and then we'll do a 4-boxer. Pick your team on Monday. We usually finish on Wednesdays, but this week it's on a Monday. Fine by me. It'll finish on a pick your team. Okay, let's close. Get our black cage here. Get my pen. Cross off all these other numbers that might distract me from Monday. Okay, let's shake it up. Let's get 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. First number, low number, 15, 1-5. High number, 194, 194. Middle number, 102. our final one, 181, 181. Didn't get Racco that time. They were out of order. Okay, let me grab them, guys. 15, 194, 102, 181. No. Just the 4 boxes random. Our live fills are always pick your team. I won't do a random one for the 3 boxer. We could consider doing that, but I think more prefer pick your team on the lives. So the one coming up next is pick your team, most definitely, not random teams. Okay. It's easier and easier to find them as the series dwindles down. 15, check. 194, check. 102, check. 181, okay. Thomas, what's up, man? New Orleans, Minnesota, Dallas, Denver. I like it. Okay, box 15's up first. Good luck, everyone. Live fill up next. Series 30, we got a 1-pointer here. 1-pointer. This is either the top 2, it'll break the tie. I already know we're going to have a dang tie. I can feel it. Doing good, man. A little bit more chill day at work. I finally got past my first 10 days of busy work, so kind of catching up on other stuff today, making a bunch of phone calls and handling complaints, all sorts of stuff like that from my other job. Okay, here we go. One-pointer. 3, 2, 1. We got one of the combo spots. We got a Carolina Panther Classic Speed. With Carolina tonight. Carolina was Breaking Brad, hitting the first box tonight. This may have come from you. This is a name that don't think I've maybe had once, like 20 series ago, but I haven't had in a long time. Panthers, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Man, Craig, Kyle. We got number 97, big boy for the Panthers. That's Gerald McCoy. I'm pretty sure he's retired now, but he had a stint with the Panthers and the Bucks, and I forget where else. Gerald McCoy, certified. This may have come from Brad to begin with. Panthers Classic. That's 3 others. Oh, boy. 3 others. Nice hit, Brad. You got to stop the bleeding now. Quarterback here makes everything all right. Come on, quarterback. Okay. Oh, 1 point. Do it now. Brad, Gerald McCoy. Might be the first time I've had Mr. McCoy. 12-25. All right, that's your Wonka point. Ooh, but you're up towards the top. That gets you at 12 pulls you ahead of one more from Zach and gets you 6 closer to Jonathan and Dustin, but you stay in third. Hey, but could be a stepping stone. We'll see. Box 102, Series 30, 0 Wonka. We had a discussion about this. I'll ask you guys again. 3, 2, 1. See, my brain always tells me that that's another hit for the same combo, but it's not. They got split up. They used to be on the same combo line. I think it was the previous time. But now they're separated. That's part of the Arizona-Tennessee combo, and that is Robert B. hitting on this one. Robert B. Let's see what you got here on this Titans Classic, the Blue Classic. 3, 2, 1. Remember, we had a talk the other day about having players like Saquon on the Giants or Derrick Henry on the Titans or whoever else while they're still playing. You guys told me you didn't mind. I don't mind either with a few names. This is one of them. This one's got his 2,000-yard season on it, too, when he was with the Titans. Derrick Henry, scripted out one here for the Titans. He is with the Ravens. I try not to include players that are on different teams, but there's a few that I'll make the exception for. He's one of them. I think we'd all be fine hitting a Henry, no matter the team. Robert, nice hit. Derrick Henry with the yardage script on it. Very nice. Beckett certified. And don't think that I don't have. I should up my mouth. Remember, people like Peterson, Randy Moss, Peyton Manning, I'll have them in the series twice on different teams with no problem at all. Derrick Henry falls into that same category and has since the start of this series or before. Only one QB still, yeah, but at least that wasn't another. So that's the first running back, tight end, receivers at 0, quarterbacks at 1, and others at 3. So you're not too far behind. 181, Series 30. Woo! 6-pointer. See, if somehow Brad lands this one, the 6 and the 1 would make it a 3-way tie. That's my worst nightmare, is having a huge tie at the top. The only way we can handle that is the 3 of you guys drive to like a similar spot and you just have a fist fight or an arm wrestle. You guys can pick. Fist fight, arm wrestle, I don't care. Jonathan, Dustin, Brad, if this is Brad. If not, it's the 2 of you, 1v1. I can't think of another way to handle it. Okay. Six-pointer. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Green Bay Packer Eclipse. Who had Green Beezy? Green Bay was Kyle. Kyle C. Hitting the Packers on the Eclipse here. Let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1. He's saying Favre. It's not Favre. We're not having. What is? Oh, jeez. We're not pulling the biggest names yet so far. I mean, Henry's a nice name, but the other 2 are fun too. This one I like because of the inscription and the big signature. And we got a nice Packers Hall of Fame 92. That is a quarterback. It's the other number 12. That's Lynn Dickey. Again, another player that I haven't had in 20 series. So they're coming out in the same break for some reason. That's a fun one, though, especially if you're a Packers fan. Lynn Dickey, Green Bay Packers, scripted out Eclipse, going to Kyle, and you get 6 points, Kyle. First ever Wonka points. So we're pulling out some an interesting batch here. Like I always say, we'll never see these guys together again. Six points on 2, 12, 25. Nice one, Kyle. Congrats. So far, Gerald McCoy, Derrick Henry, and Lynn Dickey. Let's see if we can get a bigger name here. But more importantly, you guys hit your second quarterback. You're only down by 1. 3 others, 2 quarterbacks, 1 running back, tight end, and 0 wide receivers so far. 194, Series 30, Man, 8 points. Everyone's holding their breath again if you're at the top. Look at all that. You think they tested the pen out enough to see if it worked? Good gracious. Someone got bored with the signing. That's funny. Bubby Brister. Okay, here we go. I'm seeing twos. 3, 2, 1. Do you guys remember what helmet I just pulled out? I just barely pulled out a Rams slate from there to put Brady there. Who has the Rams? Rams in this one was Zach B. They were up for trade. I don't think they got traded, though. I think they'll be happy, too. Zach, are you on the board with Wonka? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Zach has 10. So that makes it a 3-way tie. I was talking about Brad getting the 6, but it's Zach getting the 8. What is happening? Okay, Rams slate, Zach. Let's see what you have here. 3, 2, 1. Not only was I saying I'm seeing double, but that's literally the exact helmet I used the other night. It was a Puka Nakua slate. I just barely moved it back there from my collection, but now we've got Puka Nakua on the slate for the Rams on the break here. Great hit there. Comes with a pink packing peanut too. I'm not kidding. If you guys send me a helmet with packing peanuts, you're going to get something else back in the mail from me. Lynn Dickey on the scripted out one with Packers Hall of Fame is a name I haven't had in 20 series, if that. But every once in a while, I like to throw in some names like that, or I have to. I will fill out your points in a second. Let's do a recap, though. We had Gerald McCoy, Lynn Dickey, Derrick Henry, and Puka Nakua. Let's do our final live fill for this series. Monday, there will not be a live fill for Big Al's full size. So this is the final one. Let me get your points, though. That was Zach B with 8. Now you guys do have to have a three-way fist fight to figure out who wins, unless someone can. Zach, you've had 2 8-pointers this series. And a 2-pointer? That's crazy. Puka Nakua. I hope I didn't just screw this up by scrolling down too far. Nope, we're good. Okay, I refresh my screen. Let me share my screen here. There are some big boys hiding in the series. Hopefully we can get them to come out with these last 3, 7, 9 helmets or so we have left in the series. Don't need to do 0-1. Kansas City is Bill B. Quick on the sticks tonight. Detroit, Greg. James, 1 comment late on Detroit. Baltimore is going to Nick. Bill and Steve late on Kansas City, Detroit. Joseph, I've got you with Dallas. Brady late on Detroit. Bill, I've got you with Pittsburgh. Philadelphia going to Rob. Congrats, Rob, and your Eagles. Fly, Eagle, fly. I'll say it one time. Zach B, Minnesota. Scott late on Detroit. Dave late on the Steelers. Bill B, I've got you with New Orleans. Bill S late on Baltimore. Matt late on Detroit. Jason late on Kansas City. Steve late on Pittsburgh. We might have a few open here, guys. A lot of duplicate claims, but I'll see where we're at when it settles here. Greg, I've got you with Houston. San Francisco is going to Ron. Dallas, late on Dallas, Zach. Giants for David H. Tampa Bay for Dustin. Carolina, Jacksonville combo for Greg. Green Bay for Bill. Las Vegas for James. Greg and Jonathan late on Pittsburgh. Jets going to Bill S. If you guys think I missed one, please let me know. Also, refresh your screen so you see the order I see. Greg taking Washington. Leland, Miami's still there for you. Oops, I skipped one. Atlanta for Greg. Got you, Greg. San Francisco's gone. Detroit's gone, Bill. Pat's going to Nick. Points first. No, I said I'm not doing points first. I said I'm going to do this recap and I'll do the points after. If I said that wrong, I apologize. I screwed you up if I did. I'm sorry. Rob, late on Miami. Brad, you got Seattle. I could have sworn I said I won't do points first. I'm going to do the recap first, but maybe I didn't say that. Chris O, Cincy, Brad, Cleveland. I'm almost caught up, guys. Chicago going to Les. Washington's gone. Chargers going to Jonathan. Dustin, Rams, don't LOL me. The only time you can like record that and make it into a button or something, I can fill it. Steve, I've got you with Buffalo. Cleveland's gone. Green Bay's gone. Arizona going to Jeff C. Just Denver and Indy left. How's Denver not getting claimed? And Indy as well. Denver going to Bill S. Sometimes teams just get left out and people think they're going to claim above. Indy going to Jonathan R. Everything else. 32, Nick. I know. I don't know how they didn't get claimed. Usually, I mean, a lot of you guys will back off thinking they haven't got claimed. They got claimed, but then they didn't. I don't see them above. If you guys think I missed any, let me know. Rob, not the last break. So this is the last one of the night. We're not going to do the two-boxer that we usually do since we're at the end of the series. We're in the 100 and teens right now. We usually stop at between 115 and 125. We may do two more on Saturday with our other break. We may nix them that day, and then we'll do a four-boxer pre-fill on Monday. That'll end the series along with the last team standing winner at the end of the night. Shut it down. We'll try to get it ready for the following Monday. Denver Tebow incoming. Dustin's used to getting his heart broken this series. He had like 4 of his favorite players come out on the same night. Nick, I think I answered you, but it's 32, just making sure. It's very small. 3 boxers for me are always 32. 4 boxers are always 43. But I need to be better at saying it out loud, too. Did I read these? I don't think I did. I'll do it really quick. Jeff C., Arizona, Tennessee. Greg, Atlanta, and the Carolina combo. Nick F., you have Baltimore. Steve Ray, you have Buffalo. Les, Chicago. Chris, Cincy. Brad, you have Cleveland. Joseph, Dallas. Bill S., Denver. Greg, Detroit and Houston. Bill S., Green Bay. Jonathan R., Indy. Bill B., Kansas City. James, Vegas. Jonathan R., Chargers. Dustin, the Rams. Leland, Miami. Zach B., Minnesota. Nick, I put Nick FG. Jeez. Nick G., New England. Bill B., New Orleans. David H., Giants. Bill S., you've got the Jets in Pittsburgh. Rob, you've got Philly. Ron, San Francisco. Brad, Seattle. Dustin, Tampa Bay. And Greg, Washington. 3 boxer, last 3 full size of the night for Big Al's. We will do 1 Radtke after this, and we will finish with a 2-box Big Al's licensed jersey. Tomorrow we will do Fire Factory. We will also do a 2-box Big Al's licensed jersey. We'll do some other like winner's choices this weekend as well. We don't have squares or anything like that. So Monday starters will drop Saturday. Dollar break on Sunday. Just kind of the normal lighter schedule. So still have Pac-Man. So unfortunately, I'm not going to let someone take your 6 Wonka points to try to get them in with that, but it does make it more desirable, so I know why you're doing that. But he does have Pac-Man. Yeah, so the 6 points won't go to them. You get the 6 points regardless. If I did that, there'd be a lot of other items being traded for points because the winner gets a full size, so I don't want it to be because they traded for a helmet. But Pac-Man should be a fun helmet that gets spot or traded for anyways. Pac-Man Jones on the Bengals. If it doesn't move in a little bit, Larry, I may be interested in buying it back too, so keep that in mind. So Radtke next. Let's close this, get 3 boxes. Don't need to shake it. We've already shaken it once. Okay, 3 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. I'd trade the Lynn Dickey for Pac-Man. Larry, if you're interested in the Lynn Dickey Packers Hall of Fame 92 helmet, Kyle said he'd take the Pac-Man off your hands. Kyle is a Bengals fan. If that's not up your alley, no problem either. Just an offer there. So let's get these 3 written down. 154 is our first number. Tennessee turned down Hester because we had Pac-Man. Yeah. Oh, man. I just had a cool Hester arrive today for next series. I won't say what style it's on, but we'll have a Hester in the next series. I don't mind telling you that. Okay, 154 is the first number. Next number is, he's my favorite bear of all time. 112. Peppers, but he was a Packer, so I can't call him a bear. He's a Packer in my mind. 112 and 100 even. 100. Okay. 154, 112, 100. Let me grab those. I can remember those. Chicago, Cleveland, or Tampa is what he's looking for. Okay. I'll see if you can reply to that thing saying you're looking for Chicago, Cleveland, Tampa on the actual picture as well. And if it doesn't move, I can look for a trade or I can look at buying it back too, Larry. So 100, 112, 154. Let me grab those. All three in the same two rows right next to each other. Two in one row, one right next to it. Easiest search I've ever had. I keep walking past a helmet. I know that because the box is slightly bent. It's the helmet that I said, remember how there's one in this series where it doesn't belong to any team and we're going to have to use these? I was really hoping it'd come out this series and it hasn't yet. Still sitting in there. I guess we have Monday or Saturday if we do Saturday. Okay, let's double check. 154, 112, 100. Good to go. Okay, box 100, series 30, 0 Wonka. Oh my God. I have to open my mouth sometimes, huh? I said 0 Wonka, right? Yes, I did. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes if I just keep my mouth shut, I can avoid things from happening. Why are those both standing up? Bag got cut on it. Baltimore, who had the Ravens? Ravens were Nick F with Baltimore. 3, 2, 1. Good grief, man. I literally have to just make another 10 minutes, shut my mouth about having 2 Henrys in. And I say that just to make myself feel better about pulling him on Tennessee, and there he is. Twice in the same night, both King Henrys, 1 Baltimore, 1 Tennessee. The good news is if you're after Henry, I've got a couple more Henry Baltimores. Took me a little bit, but I have some. So you'll see him again in the next series. I do not own a Baltimore Derrick Henry. I would love to soon. If I buy something, I strategically keep it away from my brain so I don't take it. It's for the series. Derrick Henry. King Henry on a Ravens lid, Becca certified. Nick, nice hit. We just need to put a little bit of glue on this. They keep kind of standing up. A couple helmets have those tiny ones that go over the top. And anyways, I think you're probably more handy than I am, Nick. I'll let you put a little glue on that one so it stays down. Nice hit. That's a running back. So we've got 2 running backs, the same running back, 1 wide receiver, 2 quarterbacks, and 3 other. It's starting to get kind of bogged down in the middle there. Okay, next one. The last 3 hits were Henry, Puka, and Henry. Next up, a Puka Nacua BYU helmet. No, I wouldn't do that because it would be both Rams. 112, Series 30. 2 Wonka. Or tonight's the night of the Wonka, I guess. It's like our fourth one, right? Who's rolling away with 2 Wonka here? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wonka, Wonka, Wonka. That sounds like that one guy. Wonka, Wonka, Wonka. That is the Jaguars on a lunar eclipse. Jacksonville Jaguars. Who had Fosse exactly? Couldn't think of his name, but I could see him. Who had the combo? That's Carolina, Jacksonville. That is Greg. Gregor hitting on the 3 box. Jacksonville. Last one is the Vikings. Have we not hit a lot of Vikings lately? There was a time where Vikings led all hits. I have this huge spreadsheet that shows me what team has hit the most. Next one is Elway calling it now. Elway has been in for a long time. So has his other quarterback counterpart for Denver. Greg, let's see what you have here. 3, 2, 1. See, I need to shut my mouth. This is supposed to be a blind series. I'm going to keep it a blind series. Well, we've now hit 3 running backs. 3 running back helmets with 2 names, Derrick Henry, and Travis Etienne Jr. on a lunar eclipse. It's been a while since we pulled in from Big Al's. Nice teal signature as well. I really like him as a running back. He's on the wrong team, but Travis Etienne coming from Clemson. Mother. Holy cow. There is like a knife. You guys see that? Where did it go? Right there. See that little thing right there? Almost took my finger off. Be careful with that one, Greg. Holy cow, that is strong too. It's not moving. Gonna be an amp? Who has Minnesota? Zach has Minnesota. You're saying don't jinx yourself? Okay, let me get you your, what was that, 2 points? I don't know why I'm moving slow, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Greg's starting to catch up too. Big helmet could, big Wonka points could put you up there. Travis Etienne. Okay, last one of the 3 boxer. Next up will be Radtke, but not until I do a recap of the 3 helmets we've hit. That's kind of the way we always do it, just so you know when to plan. But let's do this 3rd box first. 154. Series 30. 2 points again. Come on, show me a big quarterback. There is a ton of top-heavy hits in this series still. I hate rolling over a bunch of them. I really do. I'd rather hit them. I don't think that's the label. It could be. Okay, let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. You're saying Eli Manning. We've got a classic speed Redskins helmet. You guys know I like putting in a lot of the Redskins stuff with the Commander stuff. I like them both. Good old-fashioned Redskins logo is always nice. This is a 2-pointer. Who had Washington? Greg. Geez, this week has been decent compared to the last few weeks for you. Washington Redskins, classic speed, going to Greg. Let's see what you got here. Oh, you're saying jinx it the wrong way. He jinxed you the wrong. Gotcha. By saying it. Riggins would be nice. I did have a nice Riggins just show up for next series too. Or a series after that or after that. I don't want to say next series. 3, 2, 1. Nope, it's my guy. I was thinking it was one of the other names that one of you said, but it's not. This one happens to be University of Utah alum Alex Smith. I never get sick of using him. Redskins won is sweet. A team where he almost lost his life, his leg. JSA certified classic Redskins speed, Alex Smith. That is a QB. So we've got a tie now, right? 3-3 to 3-2? Or is it 1? Wide receiver has Puka, so 1. 3-3 to 2-1. You're back in it. Okay, recap. We had Derrick Henry for the Ravens. We had Alex Smith for the Redskins, Travis Etienne for the Jaguars. Let's do a Radtke fill here, and then we'll do our licensed jerseys up next. Radtke up first. I was hoping for some. I love all those hits. We've got some showstopper helmets in here that I wanted to hit 1 or 2 tonight. A couple Henrys. Yeah, man, like the opening night stresses me out. End of the series stresses me out because I want to see people come out. Maybe we can hope for it Saturday, Monday, since that was the last Big L's for tonight. Okay, let me just refresh my screen. I don't think I did that with Dallas, unless it was early. I don't think it was, though. Nope, Jonathan Dallas. Steve, got you with Detroit. James, 1 comment late on Detroit. Sorry, that's twice tonight. Greg's got Pittsburgh. Jeff, 1 comment late on Pittsburgh. I've got Bill, Green Bay. Jason, I've got you with San Francisco. Bill just late on San Francisco. Jonathan late on Pittsburgh. Brad, I've got you with the Giants. New Orleans for Brian. Miami for Leland. Washington for Dave. Where am I? Right there. Buffalo for Bill. Chris has got Cincy. David H has got Tampa Bay. Pittsburgh's gone, Steve. Sorry about that. Rams are there for Greg at spot 13. Cincy is gone. Brad. Chicago and Minnesota going to Dave. I do not have my keyboard in the right spot. And Minnesota's going to Zach. Random up. San Francisco's gone. David, take it Indy to close us. David H. Let's make sure here. Yep, that closes us. So anything after there is just a little behind. Let's make sure we handle the random. So random up for Jason. Chad will take the random. Where are you at, Jason? Okay. Random for Steve. Jeff will take a random. Dave will take 2 randoms. Everything after that I didn't read, we're just a little behind. The last successful was Indy for David. No other randoms are available, but if anyone says them, I'll go in order. So it'd be Steve first, Jeff second, Dave third and fourth. So we'll see if any of these come available, but my guess is they won't. No, I shouldn't say that. They might. But I'm not going to sit around for too long here. I'll give it a second. I'm going to grab cola real quick here. Just to give you 30 seconds. Okay. Nobody's. Okay, 7 times on the random. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We will find out if the Manning was ours Lombardi, or if it wasn't, or if we got 2 Lombardi winners. I guess there's no rule to that. Cola, it's just a Diet Coke. Yeah, I don't ever call it that. I don't know why I do. I don't ever call anything cola. Extreme thirst makes you say weird things. Here we go. I've got Jonathan R. with Dallas and Cleveland. Steve, you've got Detroit and Arizona. Greg, Pittsburgh, Kansas City. Bill S., Green Bay, New England. Jason, you have San Francisco. Chad, you bought the random, which is Philadelphia. Brad, Giants and Tennessee. Brian, you have New Orleans and the Jets. Arizona's up for sale, so $18 for Arizona. Leland, Miami, Vegas. David L., Washington, Denver. Bill S., Buffalo, Jacksonville. Chris O., Cincy, Seattle. David H., Tampa, Baltimore. Greg, Rams and Carolina. David L., Chicago and Houston. Zach, Minnesota, Atlanta. David H., Indy and the Chargers. The first one I see buying is Dustin. Orange cream Coke? No, that's not my style anyways, but it sounds cool. I'm not a big cream guy. I don't like cream sodas and stuff like that. That's probably a bad opinion, but I don't. I don't like cherry Coke. I don't like anything like that. I just think I like Diet Coke. I used to drink a bunch of regular Coke as well. I used to like Dr. Pepper. I like Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew Throwback. I like what was it called? LimeWire. The red one. I like that one too. Pop, soda pop. I don't ever call it cola either. I just call it soda or Diet Coke. Yeah, first time in my life I've called anything like that cola. Okay, I've got Dustin with Arizona, Chad with Philly, Tonic. And then the rest were randoms ran. Let's see where we're at here. Oreo Coke, is that a real thing? Ugh, man. Vanilla stuff too, I hate. I shouldn't say that. They make this like are soda shops popular everywhere else? They are so trendy here in Utah. Obviously that's for a reason, but you go, you get the Diet Coke with lime and coconut. I like that, lime and coconut in the Diet Coke. I think that tastes good, but I don't like vanilla. I don't like cream stuff. I don't know. Every time my wife gets a drink like that, she gets cream in it. And I'm like, ugh. Whiskey Coke, yeah. The new Dr. Pepper is pretty good. I didn't know there was a new one. Okay, final Radtke of the night. I'm going to move these out of the way so I don't knock them off the table. A couple nice autos there from Lightning. Final box. This should be authentic because our first one was a rep. 3.2% Coke. Coconut bourbon. Blackberry Dr. Perry. That actually sounds pretty good. See, when I was a kid, when I was younger, no, the thing I liked as a kid, I'd walk up to the grocery store with a quarter and I'd buy a Shasta. I know it's not like saying I used to buy a loaf of bread for a nickel. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not that old. But I used to walk up there with a quarter and they'd have a can outside of the grocery store and I'd get black, black raspberry, or there's a couple flavors that I love. Strawberry kiwi. Anyone else drink Shasta when they were younger? Can I get a liter of cola? I loved the Shasta as a kid, man. That stuff was good. Okay, box one. Shasta. It was a quarter. Squirt. Nice cold Shasta. They were so good, man. That's French for give me some cola. Kiwi strawberry Shasta, man. I could use one of those right now. Back on the grocery store, they had, the toy aisle, they kept telling our parents that we were loitering there. I'm like, what do you expect us to do? We don't have a car. There's no phones back then. Just like hanging out, shooting the breeze. Okay, final Radtke. Next up, I don't have a copy that I will now. We're going to be done a little early tonight, but I said we might be. We're going to do a 2-box Big Al's licensed jerseys next. No new additions. Cherokee Red Soda. Yeah. No new additions from Monday. We will add 4 in tomorrow for the 2-boxer tomorrow. But still here for the next one. Okay, copy paste. We're ready to go there after this one. Good luck, all. Final helmet from this case. We'll start a new case of the Lombardi series next week. Me likey this helmet. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Looks like a classic, not a flash. Let's make sure it is. Classic, speed authentic. Who had Vegas in this one? Vegas was Leland. Leland hitting the classic speed Vegas authentic. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Setting all sorts of records. Hard to find them anywhere else besides getting them with Radtke. I think that's our third. Brock Bowers we've pulled. The last two were a while back before his popularity. This one's after his popularity, so that's freaking sweet. Tight end record. What else? His rookie record. He set some other records too. Brock Bowers, tight end for the Raiders on the authentic classic. Beautiful helmet. Nice hit. I don't have a Bowers. I would love to myself. That's sweet. Nice hit, Leland. Congrats, man. So the Manning was our Super Bowl Lombardi headliner for the case, which obviously it could have been. I just wondered if we had another one. Okay, licensed jersey. Let's get it going here. See what we can get from this series. Okay. Am I already sharing my screen? Yes, I guess I am. Final break of the night, guys. Licensed jerseys. Normally we do in our 2-boxer, but at the end of the series, I kind of taper it down a little bit. I don't like rolling over less than like 68, 66. I don't know why. Creature of habit, I guess. Tomei going to Larry. James, you had Krill. I don't know if I'm saying it in my head or out loud. Jokic for Bill S. Jeff C. just behind on Jokic, but you got De La Cruz. Bill S. late on Nelly. Traded spots there. Celebrini for Chris. Love me some Macklin Celebrini. Kid looks like he's 12 years old. Out there scoring in the pros. Ellie, a little behind on Ellie, Mark. Scott Rivera. I can't think. Was he Sandman? Was that his nickname? Enter Sandman? Didn't he go out to that song? Rivera. Spot 6. Jerry Rice for Guido. Guido, fresh off his two-peat last night, he hit both the license on the same line. Jefferson for Chad. Bennington, Benner for Greg. Moon for Les. We're halfway full on this one. Craig's taking West with some randoms. If anybody wants a $10 random, you'll get assigned a player for $10. Let me know, and I'll put you on the spot there. That's number 11. Brian's going Timu. Bill S. taking Malone. Guido taking Lewis and Caulfield. That's 13 or 14 and 15. Miko for Jeff C. Natchez did come out, and Macklin got claimed a little bit above Derek. So if you're trying to get in, you got to go after someone else. Miko. Macklin got claimed a little bit earlier. Miko, where are you? That's spot 16 for Jeff C. Macklin's gone. Ripken. 17 is Mark. Joseph taking Breeze. Is it still 25 cents, Larry? Enter Salmon. I thought so. Oh my gosh. Cal Ripken, Drew Brees. Where am I? 18 for Joseph M. 19, Patty Kane. Yeah, no problem, Derek. Sorry about that. It was about an hour, but it went faster than I thought it would to get to there. Kane, Patty Kane, is number 19. Nope, that's John. And then John Morant, spot 20. Let's make sure we really do have 20. Mark's taking one of the randoms from Craig. If anybody else wants, they do make Shasta. Yeah, I saw it the other day. I used to buy them out of the little vending machines, but they got them on the shelves where I shop at least. Should buy one just for old time's sake. I really like Cherry 7 Up too. Anyone like Cherry 7 Up? Stuff was pretty good. Where are you, Craig? You're right here. So we're going to do one to Mark. Anybody else want a random? He's got one left. For $10, you get assigned whoever gets put here, and then you can try to trade if you want to. Shirley Temple's bright now. My brother-in-law always gets a Shirley Temple, though. Oh. Okay, I'm going to leave this open for 1 second if anybody else wants one random for $10 from Craig. On the other side, we've got 42 names here. 40 of them will be assigned. The final 2 will be available as solos to buy for $10 as well. You kids like it? I'll have to try it. Do you? Cherry 7 Up and Cherry Oxton. So not really a taste you like, but a taste that gets the job done, huh? Okay, last chance to grab the final random from Craig if anybody wants it. If not, Craig, you can try to. Oh, there's Zach. Okay. Zach's got it. Thank you, Zach. You know, let's give Zach a proper Vikings color, see if that helps him. Mark, give you a nice little shade of orange that you like. Okay. Perfect, yeah. So there will be 2 solos available. One might be hockey, and then some people that don't really care for hockey might sell them, but other people try to grab them too. So stick around for a second. You might get something you want to go after. I'll be adding in some more hockey this weekend with baseball, and then we'll see about the other sports. Hockey's been on a tear, so I need to kind of reload it. But the other sports, not so much. Okay. I drink I used to drink a lot more Diet Coke and Coke than I do now. I drink more than anybody should ever drink. Now I drink a lot more water. My wife is forcing me to. Okay, there's 1. You guys can see my screen, right? Yes, you can. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Randoms are Terry Bradshaw and Michael Irvin, both NFL on the randoms. Like they need to get back. I drink way too much Diet Coke. Okay. Did I copy that? I feel like I did, but I didn't. I don't know. Zach got his favorite jersey as a random. He's been going after Mikhail Sergachev, Utah Premium Fanatic, since the second I put him in there. So good luck prying that out of his hands. First person on Irvin was Nick. First person on First person on Bradshaw. If Russia had a team in this Four Nations Challenge, he would have been on it, Sergey. But they don't have one. Whoops. Nick F. And then Bradshaw was Chad. First Bradshaw I see is Chad. Okay, let me read off who has who. You guys can try to sell or trade. James's randoms are up, so I'll mark them right now. Keekly and Ryan Ellis are up. We'll buy Peppers or Keekly if it's for sale. So Keekly, is it for sale or just trade, James? Looks like those two are up for trade, but we'll make sure. Let me read these off, and then we'll come back and look at trade offers, make sure I read them all, and then we'll roll from there. I saw that because the penny costs like 5 cents to make every cent, so it doesn't really make much sense. No pun there. But James, I've got you with Kaprizov, Keekly, and Ellis. Keekly and Ellis are up for trade. Larry, you've got Tomei, Brewski, and Herbert, Bill S., Jokic, Higgins, and Bijan Robinson. Jeff C., you have De La Cruz, De'Aaron Fox, and Romeo Dobbs. Chris O., Mork, Julius is there. Chris, if you want to move this edition on that cool Mitchell and Ness, Suzuki. You have Jerry Rice, Chris Carter, Kemba Walker, Chad, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Waddle, Phil Sims. Chad, you get $3 off for having all football, just like you wanted. Greg, Bennington, Laporta, Irving, Les, Moon, Isaiah Thomas, and Stutzel, Craig, Jerry West, Hakeem Olajuwon, Mikhail Sergachev. Those were sold to Mark for Olajuwon and Sergachev for Zach. Brian, you had Timu Solani, Steven Stamkos, and Anthony Richardson, Bill S., Carmelo, Kirk McLean, Juan Soto. Guido, you had Ray Lewis, Shane Bieber, Miles Garrett. Guido, Caulfield, Zegras, Acuna, Jeff C., Rantanen, Drexler, Emmett Smith, Mark Ripken, Demko, Garnett, Joseph Breeze, Nash, and Williams. John, you have Patty Kane, John Elway, and John Tavares. Brady, Morant, Iginla, Forsberg, Chad, you claimed Bradshaw, Nick, you claimed Irvin. Okay, well, let me look through these. I'll buy Tavares or Forsberg. Forsberg was Brady. Brady, if you want to sell Philip Forsberg, let Derek know. And who was there one? Tavares, that would be John. John, if you want to sell one of your spots, Tavares for 10, Derek's in the market. Buying, where am I at? I'm skipping too far down. We'll buy Peppers or Keekly. I already read that one earlier. Trade for Dr. J. Zach's looking for Dr. J. Dr. J went to Greg. Greg, if you're in the market for trading Julius Erving, let him know. James is just trading, buying Waddle or any hockey spot. Who had Jalen Waddle? Chad, you have Jalen Waddle. If anybody has hockey they want to get rid of. James, I'll buy Ellis. So again, James, if you want to sell Ellis, I'll buy Stamkos if he's for sale. Stamkos went to Brian W. Brian, let us know if you want to get rid of Stamkos. I'm just curious if either of my hockey randoms are any good. I do not know hockey. Brady, let's see. I only put guys in here I like. Ginla, Forsberg, both great. Ginla, I've got both these guys in my PC, but some other people may not agree with me. Ginla's a Fanatics and Forsberg's an Adidas. I've got literally right behind me. I just won another Forsberg. It's sitting back there, same jersey. I have like a magnet for him for some reason. Okay, is Carter or Ichiro for sale? Ichiro is Scott H. Chris Carter is Guido. I'm just going to fill these out. You guys are responsible to respond to them, please. Brady, are you interested in Michael Irvin for Iggy, for Iginla? Brady, if you want to trade Iginla, the hockey one, for Michael Irvin, let Nick go. Brewski or Herbert for Garnett? Who has Kevin Garnett? Mark M., do you want to trade Kevin Garnett for Brewski or Herbert? Brad, I'll buy the Preds random. Which Brad? Brady. Brady, he'll buy Forsberg if you want to. You'll keep your hockey. Okay. Buy Dr. J. Dr. J was Greg. I'll keep. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll buy Bork. Sorry, guys. I want to get through all of them. So Chris O has Ray Bork. Chris, if you want to sell Ray Bork, Kyle's in the market. I'll keep. Stamkos is good. He's a Predator now. I know. I want to see him on a Predator jersey. Stutzel for any of my randoms. Who had Tim Stutzla? Les, you had Tim Stutzla, however you want to say it. Reverse retro Adidas. Do you want to trade that for either Luke Kuechly or Ryan Ellis? James is asking. I'd ask for it, but I have one. Yep. I'll keep my hockey. No thanks. I'll keep lots of keeps. Just I got there. Chris will keep going, guys. You got to be careful, though, Derek. I've never, when I first started buying hockey jerseys till now, I have never seen as many hockey jerseys as I do right now. They're all over every site. They're all over eBay, and they look very similar. There's just a few things that are different. So if you guys are buying them and you want me to look at them, or anyone for that matter, let me know. There's some big differences. The only way I figured it out is by making the mistakes myself, and then I ended up selling them or on eBay as a knockoff instead of as a real one. Did not put them in the series. So it took me a while, but I've telltale signs. But there's a lot of them out there now. There's a big auction site that I like to look at all the time, and 90% of them are. Just be careful. Anybody say yes to trades or sells? So time to keep responding to them, but I'm not going to hold up the stream to ask all those again. So that's where we're at. And if I missed one, yell at me again so I don't pass it up. If someone ran a series like this every night on Thursdays, I would be all over it, man. I would buy. There's a lot of fun names here. I've noticed that as well. I learned about hockey deals. Reinhardt, the guy that you want really bad? I know. I actually just won a Reinhardt, Derek. Yes, they do. A ton. And they have real ones too, but it's so hard when you match them up together. You have to look. It's with everything. But they've gone all over eBay too. And it's a legit autograph. They're JSA, they're Beckett, so it's fine. But the actual jersey is not the licensed jersey. Oh yes, a ton. I get worried about people that don't look at them all the time, going on to eBay or wherever and buying, thinking they're buying something cool. Which the majority of the time, at least with the jerseys, the autograph is good, but the jersey is just not quite the quality that you think it is. But there's a ton of fake signatures too out there. There's been a couple big eBay sellers that have been uncovered for forging signatures. It's bad. I'm always available if you guys want me to look. Remember, I've looked at autographs every day for the past 6 years. So I kind of have found a way to identify who it is and if it's fake, if it's real, if it's not a real item or not, pretty easily. Yeah, that's cool. The new Drew House All-Star Game 1 of Reinhardt is really cool too, Derek. Have you seen one of those? I almost won one the other day, but James, I'll trade for Ellis. So Les is trading Stutzla for Ellis. Is that what we're doing? I believe it is. Perfect. Okay, we're going to get rolling. I'll stop yapping. It is the last one of the night, just making sure we're all set. Okay, good luck, guys. Let's close this out. Too expensive, yeah. You got to find it at the right time, or you got to win one. Some stuff are really overpriced. Again, guys, if I know sometimes I'm bad at responding. If you guys, a lot of you already do, reach out to me and say, hey, is this a good price? Hey, is this legit? Is this person legit? I've dealt with 1 billion people. I've looked at 1 million autographs. I'm always happy to help. I'd rather you ask me and find something that works if you're going to buy something than something fake. I hate seeing that stuff. Okay, rose gold cage. Let's roll. I'll send you a picture of the Reinhardt when it comes in. It's not. It's just. It's a classic one. I mean, obviously, it's fine. It's not the All-Star one. I got lucky in a break the other day, last week, 2 weeks ago. 2 numbers. Here we go. 1, 2. And that's part of the reason that I like the hockey jerseys so much. I mean, I'm learning about the sport quite a bit now, but the quality of the hockey jerseys are so nice. So if you're buying it for that, you should make sure you get the actual ones that are good quality. I like all of them. I like the Fanatics ones for their own reasons. I like the Fanatics Premiums quite a bit, and I like the Adidas, the Reebok, the CCM. They're all fun. Okay, 2-4-2. Put this there. Next one is 77. 7-7. Okay, final break of the night, guys. How are we still tied? No, did tight end running back take the lead by 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that what it is? Or 4, 3, 3, 1. 4, 3, 3, 1. Oh man, what quarterbacks do we have on this list? Warren Moon, Drew Brees, Anthony Richardson, Doug Williams, John Elway, Bill Sims, Terry Bradshaw. We've got 8 quarterbacks. There's a chance. Not the end of the series, no. We'll do a fill on Monday. That'll be the end of the series. And we might do some on Saturday like usual, and then we'll have the last team standing. So not the final one, but it is the last live fill one. Okay, 42-77. Let me grab it really quick. Okay. Oh, perfect, Thomas. Send me a picture, would you? And then we can exchange info there. I'm good with that. I should be. Okay, final 2 of the night. Licensed jerseys. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we can get someone fun here. Hopefully we can get you a quarterback. 77-42. I need to not look at the camera when I'm doing that, or the screen, because then it's inverted for me. Ooh, mama. This is one that's near and dear to. Not an easy name to get at all, and I had a hard time in the series and not keeping it from my PC. I could tell right when I saw the color there. This is such an awesome jersey. If you don't know who it is yet, wait 1 second. Local hero, even though he's got some issues attached to his name too. We got Karl Malone, the mailman. These things are not cheap. I was so happy to get one. At some point, I'm going to add in John Stockton. I've got Johnny Stockton here too, so we'll get him in there. Well, we got the mailman on a classic Utah Jazz Mitchell and Ness jersey. Such a nice hit. 91-92. What could have been if Michael Jordan didn't exist, man. I remember that like it was yesterday. I was not at my house. I was at my mom's friend's house at a pool party or something. Malone was claimed, wasn't he? He was. That's Bill S. Bill, you haven't hit a license in a while. That's a nice one to hit. Congrats, man. I freaking love that jersey. He's the car salesman. Well, he owns there's a car dealership with his name, Stockton to Malone, but he's not a car salesman. You guys see him on the yeah, of course. Nice hit, Bill. I need to get one for myself, but I'm really weird. I like hitting items. I don't care for buying them. I know I guess that's the way you would want the person that's doing your breaks to be too. I'm passionate about it. I think it's fun. You guys see him on the golden Netflix thing selling all of the Dream Team jerseys that he had from the Dream Team? Goodness, man. He had them in his dealership area too, and then sold them all. 77. The mailman starting us out. That's not NFL, so that doesn't help you guys or hurt you. Last chance for romance. I see the team here. I don't know if we have one or two from this team. 3, 2, 1. Red, yellow, white, and black. Could this be the man that we were just talking about? I'm pretty sure it is. Another awesome jersey. Never watched them. Yeah. MJ, Pip, and all those guys on there. I've got this one in my collection. Good grief. We just specifically talked about them. Those trying to trade for him, you guys can get mad at me for telling them I loved them. Just kidding. We wouldn't want that on Brady anyways. Brady, you're hitting. Jerome McGinley. We've got his son drafted to the Utah Hockey Club. He's playing in the minors or whatever, the other WHL. We've got I forget it's IJ. No quarterback. Well, we're going hockey here on this Fanatics. Jerome McGinley. Calgary has some of the most cool-looking jerseys. I just like the color scheme. Calgary Flames with the C, the captain patch. No danglers on the Fanatics. There is on the premiums, but not the Fanatics. That is going to Brady. Brady, nice hit, man. Congrats. Jerome McGinley. Iggy. Some of you guys have had him by way of solo or trades a ton of times. He's coming out here. Nice one with an AJ COA on that one. Malone was Fanatic. Did you? It's so hard to trade. Some of you guys do it and you benefit from it. Some of you guys don't and you get beat up over it. I get scared every time you guys trade. No football, so that doesn't help you guys. You'll fall one short. Don't worry. We'll do, maybe not Monday, but Tuesday we'll do another bigger bounty day. I want you guys to hit a big bounty. I do less giveaways with this because you're not getting the guesses right, so I feel like I'm giving away less stuff. I know. Jaw's got to be one of the top 3 in the series. He can't come out, neither can Tomei, neither can a few others. Eventually. Nice to hit one as a random while you're chasing someone else, though, that's for sure. Okay, let's do a recap. That's it for tonight. I was hoping for some big names from Big Al. Some awesome helmets, obviously, but I wanted to see some big QBs. You guys did too with your votes. Hopefully Monday we'll see a few of those before we shut down the series. We're non-Big Al's items. For Radtke, we had a Brock Bowers Authentic Classic. Love that helmet. We also had Jordan Davis on the Eagles Eclipse. We'll start a new case on Monday. Also non-Big Al's, our bat was Fernando Tatis Jr. Love seeing that. Our first East Coast from the new series was Ivan Barbashev on the Vegas jersey. Love that. Our 2 cards tonight were... Yeah, no problem, Brady. You just let me know. I'll hold it. You let me know if you want me to post it or if you want me to just hold it until you figure out what you want to do. Justin Fields, Lawrence Taylor on those. Love those. And then the rest was Big L's, right? Licensed jersey you just saw was Jerome McGinley and the Mailman. Probably a top 3 favorite jersey of mine in the series right now, but I'm biased. But he's hard to find. You go look for him right now, they're gonna be asking an arm and a leg. And then the Big Al's full size with Gerald McCoy, Lynn Dickey, Puka Nakua, Travis Etienne, Alex Smith, and then a pair of Derrick Henrys, Baltimore and Tennessee with a script. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Fun night, fun week. We had a bunch of fun stuff this week. We'll keep it going on Monday. We'll do a licensed jersey break tomorrow for the weekend, a Fire Factory for the weekend, and then we're back on Monday. Yeah, you got it, Nick. Anybody that wants anything to go in the corner, please message me tonight. I shipped a few items that I shouldn't have this week just because I was quick yesterday with shipping, or today, whenever it was, yesterday. So I apologize for that, but usually like to get stuff out if I don't hear from you. But Again, I'm happy to hold on to it. I'm happy to post it in the corner for short, long, doesn't matter. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow if you can join the licensed jerseys or the Fire Factory, and then we'll break it sometime this weekend. See ya.